On this week's show, we look back at another fun year of producing Rollin On TV. From our first show in 2015, when we introduced you to Evan Schmarter, to some fun destinations we visited, products we featured, and the interesting companies we have visited, it's definitely been an interesting year, and we're looking forward to even more interesting programming next year. Closed and Spanish captioning, where available, is sponsored by Jayco. At Jayco, we've been making family dreams come true since 1968. 2015 started out like other years with our coverage of the big RVIA industry trade show in Louisville, Kentucky. As with any new team, it took a little bit for them to click, as you'll see here.
Do that again? No, it's Recreation Vehicle Industry Association.
We're here in Lexington, Kentucky.
Louisville. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Once they got rolling, it was like a honeymoon, as we see here during this segment in the Little Guy tab trailer.
Evan, I understand you found something kind of cool in the kitchen here. This little tab is small, but looks like it's fully equipped.
It's an absolutely fabulous little tab. In fact, it's got a sink. It's got a gorgeous little 2-burner stove, so you can cook up a nice meal on this. It's got a refrigerator, and I love this. This is a cutting board that goes on top of the sink, so it does double duty.
And it has the logo, so you remember what kind of vehicle you're in.
It is a little tab.
Yes.
Of course. But you know what else? This is very livable. It's great. It's got a lovely stereo here, which is Bluetooth enabled. I mean,
that's handy.
How wonderful is that? We've got a full television here. Check this out. Even a closet. You've got a shelf here. You could put all sorts of stuff in here. We've got cupboards. We've got drawers.
Yeah.
And on this side, you have a gorgeous, huge dining table.
Nice size U-shaped dinette. It looks like on a rainy day you could bring a few extra people in here if you had to escape from the weather.
Or I could have you and your wife over for dinner.
That's very good. Excellent.
Would you like that?
Yeah. And it looks like the little teardrops, of course, are awfully small, but this one looks like that some of us can actually stand up in here.
Yes, I can.
Wonderful.
I'm about 5'6".
Okay, it's not made for the average. It's made for average people, not
the average bear.
Not extra. Yeah, looks good.
Absolutely, but there's plenty of room to sit. I love all the windows. Terrific light coming in. It's got a fan up here, so you can get a little bit of breeze going on. And this window is amazing. So almost any site that you park in, you've got a view.
Yeah, very good. And it has everything that you'd need in a bigger trailer, but just compact, easy to tow, and fairly livable.
And it's good looking.
Good looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simply put, Thetford's AquaChem has outsold all its competitors combined because it's the strongest holding tank deodorant available. It provides the strongest odor control around the clock in all temperatures and conditions. It quickly liquefies waste and tissue and is 100% biodegradable. AquaChem, the industry standard for 50 years. For more information, visit Thetford.com. AquaChem, another great product from Thetford.
Is it now the perfect time to turn your old pop-up tent trailer from looking like this to looking like this? Treat yourself and your family to a bug-free camping season with a new tent canvas from Canvas Replacements. To learn more or to order a new canvas, visit canvasreplacements.com or call 800-232-2079. Watch for RV Business Magazine's RV of the Year Award Show to see which companies and which RVs contend for this prestigious industry honor. The RV of the Year Show is sponsored by Guycor, at the core of everything you do. Cummins Onan, our energy working for you. Air Excel, reinventing comfort. And Thetford, going places. Also, as part of this program, Rollin On TV will be presenting a special Truck Camper of the Year award. The RV of the Year Award Show begins airing Sunday, February 14th and will air the entire week on all our stations and networks. For more information, visit rvbusiness.com or rollinontv.com. In 2015, we covered quite a few new product launches, and as usual, Jeff is in his prime when he gets to review new RVs and tow vehicles.
Well, the new Itasca Soleil motorhome from Winnebago Industries is a great example of this new crop of coach. Let's take a closer look. If it's a Class A motorhome you're after, going with a brand like Itasca by Winnebago is a safe bet. Getting there is a big part of the fun in the Soleil. The dashboard is a familiar arrangement with sensible controls and enough easy-to-see gauges to monitor all important vehicle functions. An MP3 music player connector and Bluetooth cell phone microphone are part of the built-in electronics. The touchscreen radio includes rear and side view monitors and calls for some owner's manual time to understand its features. The passenger seat includes a flip-up table with a non-skid surface for convenient electronic device use. The coach is built on a Freightliner XCS chassis with a diesel pusher. Back there, we've got a Cummins 340 horsepower ISB engine backed up by an Allison 6-speed transmission. It's a terrific power combination. Moves the rig down the road with ease, and the transmission has plenty of gears to make sure that we always have the best combination of torque and horsepower hitting the road. The coach rides on a New Way air suspension system with airbags front and back. Airbags keep the ride smooth, take all the harshness out, yet they maintain a degree of control that's really nice. It's not at all mushy. It's a little bit more firm, which a lot of drivers kind of prefer, as I do, feeling like I've got a little more of a grip on the coach. Back roads and narrow bridges are no problem in a big coach for a moderately experienced motorhome driver. Our journey found us at Oregon's Odell Lake and the beautiful Shelter Cove Resort, a popular fishing location with a campground well suited to a full-size Class A. Maneuvering and parking a Class A requires some caution and planning ahead, but with practice and paying attention, it's not difficult. Let's continue our look at the Ford F-350 and Jayco Eagle trailer combination. When you need lots of elbow room in an RV, you may well choose something big, and the Jayco Eagle 336 FKDS is a great answer if you need a larger sized unit. Measuring about 38 feet long and weighing in at just over 8,000 pounds, dry and empty, the 336 is best matched to a good-sized truck with a healthy tow rating. Towing a large trailer may seem intimidating at first, but with some road time under your belt, it can be comfortably maneuvered anywhere you need it to go. Safe maneuvering is a matter of being aware of your surroundings and learning the trailer's handling characteristics and size. With a few miles behind you, towing even a big trailer becomes second nature, so you can relax and enjoy the trip. Jayco's Eagle is nicely styled and built with vacuum laminated construction featuring aluminum framing topped by fiberglass skin. The Magnum Truss roof system features a steep crown to help water runoff and Dyflex 2 TPO roofing. Climate Shield insulation helps the trailer perform as an all-season model. The electric awning works great and takes one potential hassle out of campsite setup. Open a curbside compartment door to reveal a handy exterior kitchen that includes a 2-burner stove that stows away for transport, a microwave oven, and a small refrigerator. The curbside pass-through storage compartment can handle a variety of camping necessities. Our sample trailer included a removable 50-amp electrical cord, which is great for providing plentiful power for your accessories. Utility hookups are nicely grouped in the street-side rear corner. Large triple access steps are easy to deploy and stow and aid with safe trailer entry and exit. The trailer floor plan includes an L-shaped front kitchen, opposite the freestanding dinette and sofa bed in the forward slide-out, a mid-trailer bath with dual entry doors, and a master bedroom out back. A tall arched ceiling adds to the residential feel of this unit, and raised panel cabinetry likewise brings that at-home image to the interior. There's no shortage of elbow room in this trailer.
At Icon Direct, we make more RV aftermarket products than we have time to list here, like skylights, fender skirts, towing products, and, well, you get the picture. So, the best way to see all our products and most likely find just what you're looking for is to visit our website at icondirect.com or call our friendly customer service department at 888-362-4266.
The Truma AquaGo Instant Water Heater is the first RV water heater to provide instant, constant, and endless hot water. The AquaGo is made by Truma, a world leader in propane appliances for RVs. The AquaGo easily replaces most RV water heaters and is the only hybrid water heater with a temperature stabilizer for precise water temperature control. To find an AquaGo dealer near you, visit truma.net.
Anytime we're traveling, safety is a top priority. It's hard to say exactly.
In case you didn't know it, Jeff is first and foremost a tech writer at heart and has a strong hands-on approach to tackling a story.
Today, it's easy to buy a vehicle that's ready for towing right from the showroom floor. But if you have a vehicle without towing gear and you want to haul a trailer, it's fairly easy to outfit your ride with the necessary towing hardware. We'll show you how. Item number one on our project list is a hitch receiver. Now, your vehicle may come equipped with a bumper that has a ball mount on it, but do yourself a favor. Get yourself a hitch receiver. It's a lot stronger and safer way to tow. Now, we're using this particular model from Draw Type, Sequin Industries. It comes powder coated black for extreme resistance to corrosion and rust and so on. Fully welded, very strong unit. The Hitch Pro guys will have this mounted up in no time. If you're handy with tools, you can install the receiver yourself, but it helps to have a friend to wrestle it into place because it's fairly awkward and heavy. Most receivers bolt to the rear frame, and fishing the bolts into place in a boxed-in frame can be a challenge, which is where experienced installers can make the job easier. The trailer wiring plug often fastens to the receiver, so installing it is the next step after the receiver is in place. The plug needs to be fairly close to the receiver and easily accessible when connecting the trailer. Routing the plug wiring forward to the engine compartment and into the cab calls for making sure it's in safe locations where it won't be damaged by moving parts or burned by hot exhaust system components. Zip ties and protective wire sleeves are used throughout to secure the lines and guard against damage. A bit of extra time at this stage pays off later in reliability. Excess wiring is neatly bundled with zip ties and electrical tape. With the wiring in place, we move on to the brake control. The brake control we're using is a Takancha Model P3, kind of a higher end product. This will handle as many as 4 axles, which is a lot more than our little Nissan truck can take. Has the usual manual brake application lever on the bottom for emergency trailer braking. And it has a digital readout here. And this unit can be customized. You can it has a memory, so you can program it for towing characteristics for up to 5 different trailers. Plus, the readout gives you all kinds of different diagnostic feedback information about the trailer. Short circuits, excess power drain, open circuits, and so on. It's It's a pretty handy unit. It's going to work pretty well for this application. There's a wide variety of products out there designed to improve your RV's security. In other words, to keep what's yours, yours. Well, Strat-Tech Company has come up with a new line under the Bolt Lock name that has a very interesting feature. Each lock is designed to work with your vehicle's ignition key. The locks are available to fit most of the popular lines of tow vehicles out there today. Ford, GM, Dodge, Nissan, Toyota, and others are being added all the time. And how they work is you buy the locks designed for your key. You start by removing the little security tab in the bottom. And the first time you insert your key, you plug it in all the way, give it about a turn and a half, and that lock then learns the combination from your key. So when you have something locked up, put in your lock, your key, and only your ignition key can operate it. Well, that's really handy because that means you don't have to have a handful of other keys available for all the locks to work on your vehicle. The company sells a wide variety of products. These all have a heavy-duty rubber housing, protected from the weather and protected from shock, including a cable lock system, which of course works for securing things that don't have a direct padlock mount on them. Stretch the cord out here, through, and we're good to go. And of course, the all-important receiver hitch pin, designed to keep your receiver on your vehicle, because receiver theft is something that comes up once in a while in campgrounds. Receiver hitch programs pretty much the same way. Pop the little tab off, insert the key, give it a twist the first time, and it learns the key. Securely locked. Comes right open. Got a little cap for the end here, protected from the weather. It's a pretty cool system. So if you'd like to remove a little bit of the complication from your key ring and your RVing life, check into this new line of Bolt locks. For more information, log on to our website at rollinontv.com.
At Jayco, we're a lot more than just an RV manufacturer. We're all about family, and we've been making family dreams come true since 1968. To see our complete product line and find your nearest Jayco dealer, visit us online at jayco.com or just log on to rollinontv.com. Never run out of propane again. With Level Check, there's no more guesswork. Just run the gauge over the tank, and when the light turns from red to green, you'll know exactly how much propane you have left. It's that simple. Level Check, another great product from Truma. For more information, visit levelcheck.com. As you're probably aware by now, we love taking you inside RV companies for a behind-the-scenes look at what goes into building today's RVs and RV accessories. The name Grand Design could pretty well describe the business model that Don Clark, Ron Fennick, and Bill Fennick came up with when they envisioned their new company. So how does a company that's barely a year and a half old go from 0 to 500 employees, an award-winning product line, and a line of dealers clamoring for their products in such short time? Well, you could say it's supercharged, and that's exactly how you would describe the energy level and enthusiasm of everyone in the company, especially its 3 co-owners. Oh, just in case you've been hibernating for the past 2 years, Grand Design builds award-winning fifth-wheel trailers like their Solitude, Reflection, and Momentum toy haulers. And we'll check them out later, but first, let's find out how this all came about. So why would 3 veteran high-level RV executives decide they could build a company and product line that could challenge what was already out there.
You know, I think we all had maybe a little bit different reasons, but I think the one thing that we can all agree on is as companies get bigger, we left great companies, great people, you know, many of those are still close friends. Just as companies get bigger, you lose connectivity with our ultimate customer. And I think that was one of my biggest reasons is I missed that entrepreneurial spirit. I missed that connectivity, not just with our customers, but also our dealers and our suppliers and ultimately our people here in the shops. That was really a big reason for me.
When you're talking about top-of-the-line travel trailers and fifth wheels, Jayco's Eagle and Pinnacle models are always at the top of the list. On this visit, our timing was perfect, as we got to see these models actually being built. All production starts with bare chassis. While the plywood flooring is being assembled in one department, holding tanks and wiring are being installed on the line. Next, the floors are secured to the chassis, and the whole thing is flipped upside down, so the axles and other suspension components can be easily installed. If you noticed, that was actual plywood on the floors, and Jayco uses it for a reason, as Brad Whitehead, Vice President of Sales and Product Development, explains.
The one thing that's always stood out with, with Jayco is being known for the plywood decking. It's residential, but yet it's a high quality material that we use in our travel trailer offering. Well, frankly, across the board, it's just added quality. You know, we take that next step. It's not chipboard, not particle board, not wafer board. It's plywood. Plywood in the roof, plywood in the floor decking.
While talking to Brad and Mike Applin, who's in charge of product development for toy haulers, I asked him to tell us a little bit about Jayco's towable lineup.
Jayco has a pretty expansive product line. In fact, it's a very diverse product line from the standpoint of availability and accessibility, really for everybody. We've got camping trailers all the way up to full profile luxury fifth wheels and everything in between. In fact, when I became part of the organization, it's one of the first things that really stood out to me was just how diverse the product offering really is.
This week, we focus in on truck campers and zero in on travel-like campers. Located in New Paris, Indiana, the company has been building truck campers since 1998, and in the past few years has also added a line of light travel trailers. We met with Dustin Johns, the company's president and CEO, and he filled us in on his family-run company and product lines.
The company started in 1998. My father, Larry Johns, and a couple other individuals started building truck campers. And they started with high-end truck campers at first and found that it was a little bit tougher to get going. And then after a little while, they transitioned into the lighter weight, more affordable truck campers, and that's when things really started to take off. Well, I got started in 2002. Was the first time I worked for Travelite. Actually, I had just left college, and my father's old school, so he put me into the plant, and I worked in the plant for 6 months doing, I did 3 different jobs, from building floors to setting roofs and also running electrical through the sidewalls. So he told me if you're ever going to be a good sales guy, you need to know the product inside and out. So basically I worked in the factory with everybody else, building the product, learning about the product before I even stepped foot in the office.
Dustin's father also handed down the philosophy that the company lives by each and every unit and always take the safe road.
Our philosophy from the beginning, and it was done from my dad, was that exact thing, which is to overbuild if anything. We don't like taking warranty calls. No one wants to take a call from an upset customer, and the best way to prevent that is to build it right the first time. And it might cost a little more money, it might take a little more time, but that's just been our ethics since we started this thing.
We hope you enjoyed this week's final show of the year. And as you're watching this show, we're already putting the final edits on the first show of 2016. As usual, this has been another fun production. For the latest up-to-the-minute RV news, visit our media partners at rvbusiness.com.